Hey, it's your boy Nitro. What's up, squad? So, we're going to watch a little bit of Slapped Ham today. And so I want you all to reach out to Slapped Ham. Please like and subscribe his channel, because we're going to get down with some spooky videos today with the Slapped Ham. And like and subscribe to Nitro's channel, Life's Resurrection Project. So let's see what Slapped Ham got for us today.
It appears to be a shadowy figure descending their staircase at night. The homeowner, who goes by the username PrestagiousBed1998, reported an ongoing feeling of being watched within their home. Their motion sensor typically detected white orbs, but this night it recorded something far more substantial.
Yeah,
Could this be evidence of a spectral intruder?
Spooky.
Not necessarily. Technical experts point out that low-light compensation in modern cameras can create strange artifacts, especially with 3D noise reduction features. What appears solid could be a digital anomaly from the camera struggling with movement in near darkness. I'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Is this evidence of something supernatural, or just technology creating illusions in the dark? Let us know in the comments below.
Creepy shadow figure.
This compelling FLIR footage from the Long Beach Police Department shows an unidentified object moving at considerable speed while dropping what looks like molten material.
It's one of them creepity-deekity little orbs.
Pay attention to how the thermal imaging captures heat signatures rather than visible light, making the object appear intensely bright against the dark background. What's particularly unusual is the pattern of material being expelled. Unlike the consistent trail from conventional aircraft, this shows irregular drops of hot material. Some analysts speculate this could be propulsion byproduct, energy discharge, or waste disposal from an unconventional craft. However, skeptics have a different explanation. Military parachute flares can appear intensely hot on FLIR and descend slowly, sometimes erratically. These flares burn at extremely high temperatures, explaining the bright thermal signature. The irregular dropping pattern could simply be pieces of burning flare breaking off. What do you think this object could be? An exotic craft with unknown technology, or something with a more conventional explanation? Share your theories in the comments below.
Freaky-deaky UFO, everybody.
On April 11th, 2025, in Plaza Huincul, Argentina, a witness captured these two glowing red lights
UFO
moving across
sighting.
the night sky in perfect
Another
formation.
Dior bag.
Look closely at how they maintain a perfectly fixed equidistant formation throughout, moving in synchronization without blinking or flickering, behavior that distinguishes them from conventional aircraft.
Kind of freaky-deaky, man.
The witness described them as resembling car tail lights hovering silently. This lack of sound is particularly notable, as conventional aircraft would produce engine noise audible at the distances shown. The steady nature of the lights also contradicts the blinking navigation lights required on commercial aircraft. Could these be Starlink satellites? Unlikely due to their red colour and spacing. Military drones in formation? Possibly, though the lack of navigation lights raises questions. Without additional data like radar confirmation or multiple camera angles, determining the object's true size, distance or speed remains difficult.
I don't know. It's like a Dior bag to me.
From Saladillo,
Oh,
Argentina, comes
heck
this
no,
disturbing footage
people.
of what witnesses describe as a shadowy creature with 4 unnaturally long limbs.
Look at you. Aren't you a little freaky?
The video, shared to YouTube by user Alta Mystery in April 2025, shows this dark entity moving.
That's a little freakity-deekity for me. What do you think? Look at you, you creepy little...
Was called inhuman agility.
What is that, y'all? Look at you.
Witnesses describe the entity's
crawling on
movements
all
as
four with
disjointed,
them
claiming
long
it walked
arms
backward with
and
its head
legs.
seemingly upside down.
Look at you. You freaky little
The poor
monster.
video quality makes identification challenging. Skeptics suggest the low resolution could be obscuring a mundane explanation, perhaps a known animal distorted by camera limitations, or even a deliberate hoax designed to
I'm out of
generate
there.
online buzz.
Freaky things crawling towards me. We're gone. We're up out of there.
In April 2025, scientists unveiled an ambitious proposal that could revolutionize how we search for evidence of extraterrestrial visitors. This specialized all-sky infrared camera system, nicknamed Dalek, is designed to systematically scan our skies for potential evidence of non-human technology. What makes this truly groundbreaking? The system uses sophisticated artificial intelligence with machine learning algorithms like YOLO for object detection and SORT for tracking. This technology would identify outliers exhibiting potentially anomalous characteristics, removing human bias from UAP research. Developed under the Galileo project, this represents a significant shift towards scientific rigor in a field often dominated by speculation and blurry footage. The question remains, if we build systems specifically designed to detect potential alien technology, what might we find? What do you think about this scientific approach to searching for potential extraterrestrial visitors? Is this the future of UAP research, or an expensive way to track conventional phenomena? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This photograph, taken in a canyon near Ganado, Arizona, allegedly captures an image of Bigfoot lurking among the rocks. According to reports, the image came from a witness's aunt who took the picture after hearing unusual noises while tending livestock on her Navajo land property. She wasn't searching for Bigfoot, she was simply responding to strange sounds during her routine activities.
It looks like the big hairy Bigfoot to me,
When
y'all.
analysed by the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organisation, they noted the figure appears to have the characteristic bulk and posture associated with Sasquatch sightings.
Big,
A large
hairy
humanoid
freak,
form
you.
too massive to be a person in costume, especially in such a remote location.
Yeah.
The spontaneous nature of this
Why would
photograph
somebody
adds
be up there in
credibility,
a costume?
unlike planned Bigfoot hunts that might be prone to hoaxing. However, without physical evidence, skepticism is warranted. The distance and quality make detailed analysis challenging, and misidentification of a natural feature
That's not a
cannot be ruled
bear.
out.
That's not a bear, y'all. Come on, squad.
In this remarkable footage shared by
Oh,
Reddit user
look at that
Slowstroke, we see
shiny
something
little
rarely
disc.
captured. What appears to be two unidentified
Look at
aerial
you.
phenomena engaging in what some observers describe as direct interaction.
And there was two.
Look closely as these two bright objects move in patterns that suggest coordination rather
Yeah,
than random
look
movement.
at you two. Come on, squad. What is it?
Some viewers interpreted this as communication or a cooperative maneuver, while others suggested one UAP might be experiencing difficulties with the second offering assistance, almost like an aerial rescue operation.
It's like, come on, bro. I got you, squad.
Skeptics have pointed out alternative explanations. The objects could be volantines, a type of kite, potentially engaged in kite fighting, or simply drones operated by the same controller. The video's abrupt ending and lack of source context also raise questions about its authenticity. On August 3rd, 2018, Fox News aired this puzzling footage recorded by a Canadian man in Quebec that has
The
experts
creature.
completely baffled.
Oh, no. Something's coming out of the woods. Look at you. Coming out of there with your
The
creepy
video
crawling
shows a moose at the
ass.
forest edge, but what caught attention
Look at
was the
that.
strange white figure moving near the animal.
Uh-huh. wants to get him some
But
cheeseburgers
here's what
for
makes
tonight,
this
y'all.
truly
Come on,
compelling.
squad. Look at it.
Notice the moose's reaction.
What is
or
that,
rather
squad?
lack thereof.
Come on, gangsters.
Moose are generally hyper-alert
My
to
OG
predators and would
originals.
typically react strongly to wolves, bears,
Come on,
or
squad.
humans.
What is that? You tell me what
Yet
that
here,
is.
Moose seems oddly
Look
unperturbed
at
by
you,
the white
you
figure,
freaky
suggesting
little
either it
white
didn't
devil.
perceive the entity as a threat, or possibly that the figure was added to the footage later. Clothing, though the movement patterns and remote location make this questionable.
Kinda
For
freaky
now, this
deaky
eerie
there.
footage will have to remain a
You
complete
little white
mystery.
devil trying to come out of there.
Just like I do remember being dropped off, but I was asleep when it happened.
This chilling incident, detailed
Australian
in a YouTube video about a
abduction
young Australian
case.
woman named Amy Ryland, remains one of the most compelling and puzzling alien abduction cases to date.
Do you believe in aliens or UFOs?
I do
Yeah.
now.
I
definitely
believe in
do now.
aliens and
Late at night, on
UFOs.
October 4th, 2001,
What about you,
Amy
squad?
Ryland was
What
at
do you
home
believe in?
Miramar, southern Queensland, with her husband Keith and her friend Petra. What unfolded next sounds straight from a science fiction film.
I've seen Amy in front of me on a beam of light being carried out of the living room window into a really huge ship outside.
Petra claims she was abruptly awakened by an intense bright light pouring into the room. To her horror, she saw Amy levitating on a beam of brilliant white light, seemingly being carried out of the living room window into an enormous hovering craft. The shock was so intense that Petra fainted. Moments later, Amy's husband Keith awoke and, discovering Amy missing, initially panicked and frantically searched the house. At first skeptical of Petra's story, Keith quickly realised something inexplicable had happened and promptly contacted the police.
I freaked out completely. I went mental, running around, screaming for her. But after I believed Petra, which I did after about 5 minutes, I called the police.
Authorities, including Detective Senior Sergeant Leth Lindsay, soon arrived to investigate the bizarre disappearance. Despite initial skepticism, the investigation took an extraordinary turn when just 3 hours later Amy was found, astonishingly, 800 kilometres
sure
away
she
in
was found.
Nye, North Queensland.
Oh,
So it doesn't
5
matter
miles
if you were
away.
on hallucinogenic drugs and drinking, that still wouldn't put Amy 800 kilometres away.
Adding to the intrigue, physical evidence at the Ryland home seemed to confirm something strange had occurred. Investigators documented a torn curtain and a singed bush beneath the very window Amy reportedly floated through. Amy herself has vague memories of the event, describing being asleep initially, but later recalling being subjected to gentle tests involving DNA samples aboard the unidentified craft. Surprisingly, Amy reported that the experience, while undeniably strange, was not unpleasant or frightening.
The only physical evidence I have are the marks from the tests that they did on me.
What sort of tests?
Just getting kind of DNA samples, and they didn't do anything bad to me, so it was
Well, you got the
probably
mark.
a good experience from my point
Mark
of
of the
view.
alien.
Police continue to
Probably gonna have a
investigate
star
unusual
child, y'all.
eyewitness
Come on,
accounts
squad.
that placed Amy in
You know what them
line shortly
alien little
before her
green men
alleged
are doing.
abduction, an impossibility given the timeline. Detective Lindsay emphasised that while sceptical, the police remained open-minded and dedicated to uncovering the truth. To this day, the Amy Ryland abduction case remains unsolved, challenging skeptics and believers alike. Did Amy truly experience an otherworldly abduction, or is there another explanation
know.
yet to be uncovered?
Why don't y'all tell me down in the comments? Think
We
she
have
was
something
abducted?
spooky and creepy to show you.
This footage, reported by Fox 19 News
Creepy
on April 8,
critter caught on
2025, shows what witnesses described as a creepy unknown
Oh, look
critter
at you.
that left local wildlife experts completely
Freaky little
stumped.
devil, you. That's a bear. That's maybe a bear? Yeah.
What
that
makes
looks-
this sighting particularly intriguing is
That
how it
looks like a
prompted
bear.
local residents to contact news outlets seeking identification.
Look at its creepy little hands, y'all. Come on, squad.
Here's what's truly bizarre. Wildlife experts consulted by the station were reportedly unable to provide a definitive identification based on the footage.
To me, it
When
looks like a bear.
professionals who study local fauna can't identify a creature, it raises fascinating questions about what might be lurking in our forests.
That's just
Possible
creepy red
explanations
eyes.
include an animal with a genetic mutation, a known species outside its normal range or behaving unusually, or potentially a hoax designed to generate media attention. Without clearer footage or
With your
physical
creepy little
evidence,
hands.
conclusive identification remains elusive.
Come on, squad. What
Some
is it?
commenters
Oh,
even
there it
suggested
is.
this could be the legendary El Chupacabra. However, as of
Chupacabra.
writing this script, the animal hasn't been fully identified.
I want one.
In March 1971, the USS Trepang SSN 674, a Sturgeon-class nuclear submarine, was conducting routine military and scientific operations beneath the Arctic ice cap between Iceland and Jan Mayen Island. During this mission, an extraordinary event reportedly occurred. Officer John Clicker, while observing through the submarine's periscope, spotted unidentified aerial objects. Photographs taken during this encounter depict various
Look
shapes,
at you.
including cigar-shaped and triangular objects, some appearing to hover above the water, while others seem to emerge from or dive into the ocean. These images were later published by the French magazine Top Secret and disseminated by researcher Alex Mistretta and the Black Vault. The photographs bear markings such as official photograph, not to be released, and unauthorized disclosure subject, security certificate SSN 674, criminal sanction suggesting a level of confidentiality. However, the authenticity and origin of these images remain subjects of debate. Rear Admiral Dean Reynolds Sackett Jr., who commanded the USS Trepang during the alleged incident, has stated that he did not witness any unidentified objects during the mission. Skeptics propose that the objects in the photographs could be misidentified conventional equipment, such as naval target balloons used during weapons testing, or even photographic artifacts. Despite the controversy, the USS Trepang incident continues to intrigue UFO researchers and enthusiasts. The combination of military involvement, photographic evidence, and the Arctic setting contributes to its enduring mystique. What do you think these images represent? Could they be evidence of unidentified aerial phenomena, or are they misinterpretations of conventional objects? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This eerie piece of footage was captured on April 17th, 2025, over the skies of Wanted,
White
New
UFO
York,
over
and quickly
Wanted,
made waves
New York.
online when it appeared on UFO Sightings
Let's see
Daily.
Come on, squad. Let's see it. It's a balloon. What is it, squad?
The eyewitness described the mysterious object as a white, elongated craft with a distinct dumbbell shape, slowly drifting across the sky. At first glance, it appeared to be floating gently rather than flying, moving at a pace far too slow for conventional aircraft or drones. Using an iPhone at maximum zoom, the witness managed to capture both video and photographic evidence of the strange sighting. They also observed the object through binoculars, confirming its unusual shape and adding credibility to the footage. UFO researcher Scott C. Waring, who analysed the footage, expressed genuine intrigue, stating he'd never seen anything quite like it. He described the object as looking almost organic, echoing descriptions made by astronauts who've witnessed similarly unexplained phenomena in space. Waring speculated whether the object could even be alive or perhaps some kind of advanced alien craft, noting that it definitely didn't appear to be artificially generated or digitally altered. The incident quickly became one of the most talked about sightings on the site, prompting widespread discussion. To date, no official explanation has been provided, leaving many to wonder what exactly floated over the skies of Wanta that day. Before we get to that number one spot, which features some super unsettling home security footage, remember to hit subscribe if you're new, smash like and share this on your socials. The more you interact with our content, the more you'll help us grow. This next chilling incident comes from YouTuber Ali H,
Haunted
whose
doll.
home became the epicenter of some
And
increasingly
spirit box
unsettling
encounter.
paranormal activity.
Shouldn't play with them spirit boxes, squad. Telling you, OGs. You're gonna get something in your house you didn't
Things
ask for.
started off with a bang, literally. One night, a loud, unexplained crash echoed through Ali's house.
I was downstairs last night and heard a massive bang. And I think it might have been this falling.
At first, Ali thought a table, computer, or even their Alexa device might have fallen, but when investigating, nothing appeared disturbed. The situation escalated a few days later. While Ali was home alone, clearly seen holding dishes at the time, another mysterious clatter rang through the house. Ali's dogs, visible on camera, were equally startled and obviously not the source of the noise.
I'm home by myself. It's just me and the dogs.
Moments later, their dog Koba persistently tried to lure Ali upstairs, acting as if something unseen required urgent attention.
Ow. Why do you keep going upstairs, bud?
Both dogs then became visibly agitated and anxious, seemingly sensing an invisible presence.
Oh, Max wants it. Okay. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you stressing out? What's going on?
Shortly afterward, the household cat was found upstairs behaving unusually, pacing nervously and meowing, despite nothing apparently being wrong.
Wait, what are you doing upstairs? Usually you're downstairs meowing.
Determined to understand what was happening, Ali set up a security camera in the home office and left it running.
I got an idea. I'm gonna leave that camera set up throughout the day and throughout the night. If anything goes weird in this room, I'm gonna freaking catch it.
Not long after, a second porcelain doll appeared in the room, seemingly from nowhere, with no household members admitting to placing it there.
Why did you get another doll?
I didn't get it.
Why did you get 2 dolls?
I,
We already had one. It was a problem. No.
These dolls quickly became the suspected focal points of the paranormal activity. Things took an even darker turn at precisely 4:08 a.m. when Ali discovered that the original doll named Mary had inexplicably moved across the
Oh,
office
no.
while
Mary
the camera
just
had
took a
been
trip.
rolling.
It's 4:08 p.m. on November, or April 8th.
Deeply unsettled, Ali initiated a spirit box session using a necrophonic device in hopes of communicating with whatever was present.
Are you here with us right now? Help? What?
When Ali asked who moved the doll, the device chillingly replied with a clear, unsettling message. Help you.
How did you get to the floor over here? Who moved you? How did you move?
Moments later, another reply, cold, coincided exactly with Ali experiencing sudden chills and an overwhelming feeling of being watched.
Cold? Are you cold?
Terrified, Ali quickly grabbed their belongings and fled from the room, convinced they were no longer alone.
I'm putting this legit right here. I'm opening the door. I'm grabbing my shit and I'm heading out because
Just take running the hell out of there, y'all.
In a final unnerving twist, while Ali later attempted meditation in the same room, the security camera suddenly disconnected itself without explanation, abruptly ending the recording.
legit just came unhooked while I was sitting here. And I'll even see if I can play the last clip of that before it disconnected.
To this day, Ali remains convinced something paranormal inhabits the home, perhaps attached to the mysterious dolls. But what exactly is behind this series of increasingly terrifying events? Could the dolls themselves harbour some kind of supernatural energy, or is an unknown entity trying to make contact? I'll throw this one out to you. What do you think is really going on here? Let me know your theories down below.
All right, OGs, my squad. So remember, go over, show some love to Slaptam, and stay tuned. Nitro will probably pull up some more creepy videos. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.